There could be a window where JW really ruins things, but Bymus is at the back with the bomb. Backs are turned as well. W executes Carrigan.
That's utility gone straight away and a P250 hitting the ground.
Oh dear. Henry Greer. And for now, suppressing shots do start to corral them towards the B side where Golden has been paid. Oh dear. It's going to be perfect. They either have to go through it. Oh, or just shoot headshots through the smoke, I guess. Golden does have a kit here on the B side, and they're just throwing bullets down range, fresh clips. But body starting to drop for MOUSESPORTS. It's only Frozen in the sight. He's gone too. And a very convincing pistol from the Swedes to start us off. It's a world in which he catches one of these, but presenting his back so wide. That's the end of him. Rops has hit a banging scout shot to perhaps stay a little competitive, but unlikely unless... And that is a big unless chrisJ just goes full YOLO. He is charging up to B. There's been space left by Flusher here.
So they're happy to give up the plant.
Interesting.
Bomb will go down, and if Robs posts up towards the back of platform with that scout, he could be getting some tags on players coming through the window or the doors. chrisJ. Oh, okay, there's a scout shot. Now things are starting to get leveled up. The B bomb site, very difficult to retake.
This is really, I mean, this is all their M4s as well. There's only a kit on Brolin. If he was to go down, now Flush has gone too. This is a 2v4 to save the day through the door. Crims gives it a good go, flashing to keep him at bay. Let's not forget the kit was squandered on Brolin's corpse. What a great turnaround. Rops on the scout, ladies and gentlemen. He might even get the last one here. No, Crims. Doesn't have the time or the health for this one, but he's managed to try and keep it as close as possible. chrisJ chipping away for an extra 600 bucks and may even grab the M4 as well. That is a wonderful turn of events.
Oh, he's waiting for the drop down here, so Brolin's on his own.
And here they go, dropping down. Here's the sound cues. Crims looking for the element of surprise, and not today. Grey screen, Frozen eliminates. And now all on to Mr. JW from long. It will be multiple aim duels. He evades the flash. And again, does to CT side. Now chrisJ's been working on this one for a while, just to really pepper them from both sides. Repositions, another great headshot, and a good-looking T side so far.
The other side of the map, Crims has to deal with Bemis here before he can help.
Oh, Flusher just pulls the trigger at the most perfect moment. And he's got more where that came from. The flash is going to catch Carrigan. A smoke to keep himself safe. Finally plucked his head from his shoulders, but the damage is done. 3 remain. Bymus could be up for some trouble here, but loses a great deal of health in his first exchange. Golden should find Carrigan, but another frag for the Danish in-game leader. A 1 versus 2 on the favorable site. Bomb down during the flash. And Carrigan on the AWP. You love to see it.
There's a chance here. That smoke's going to isolate Crims. Oh, he knows where both are.
Yeah, now he can start the cogs turning. That's the duel he needed. Flash, though. Where's the push? Is Crims coming from window? Has Carrigan got the reactions or the premonition? He can chill. Time's on his side. Low HP, though. Crims, where on earth is he? This X-ray's getting me nervous. Okay. Time is important. Molotov misses, and Carrigan doesn't. Fantastic work as MOUSESPORTS maintain. Oh,
they're not going to clear this angle,
are they? It's such a tight corner. 1. And not the second. chrisJ trying to keep fighting. Golden hunting, though. You can hear the sound cues. He knows chrisJ's knife out. Oh, but Chris, it's the no-scope. We're playing video games now. It was looking like a Fnatic guarantee. chrisJ's just rocked the boat. I told you he could. 3 kills, on for an ace. Crims through the window. That's the first threat. Chris could be threatened here. Nice handling from Rops, his first contribution, but JW, no kit. What's his plan here? There is a kit on the site, I suppose. He's just trying to keep him on the site, keep Chris contained, try and make sure that AWP doesn't come with him. He would be safe by the bricks, but all safe, I think, in terms of 54. But yeah, that Rops scout round.
Crims is so sure. How is he not dead? How did they not swing a trade? Crims has got 2. He almost gets the 3rd there onto Rops, unable to convert with the Famous.
Whoa, there's no way they turn this one around.
Not another one.
Right? Not again.
Another one.
Not again. No, not allowed. This is a clean one. It should be clean. Rops, he's certainly not someone I'm willing to write out of the round. A good smoke as well to enable some space. A flash to buy some time. Bronin won't be able to close the gap, I don't think. Down cues. They're coming for him. Hunting him. He's cautious of short. Needs to be problematic. It's Brolin. Does manage to convert in the end. Fantastic point. He's going to be working his way behind him at a breakneck speed. It won't matter if his teammates are dead, but Brolin's made sure that's not going to happen. Another flash, though. That's the death sentence. Everybody's flashed. Everybody's fragging flashes on the fastest of flanks. Oh, if only with an MP9. This has really got a timer on it. Chris J traded out. Crim's on the site. Pressured by Frozen. Golden swings in and adjusts nicely.
Flash is coming.
He is. Karrigan's in trouble. He can get both of them here. Frozen has got one, but perfectly trading out back and forth. Chris J wants to take that fight. Oh! Damn, Chris has got his goggles on today. What a shot. Orpa downs. He's got the smoke for the cross, and he will deploy it. Wow, that's opened up the round completely. Rops is once again doing what Rops does best. He's got a short rotate on lock. Crims is already there, though, and Bemis will force him off his perch. Now Rops arrives, and such a clinical, precise execution. Give us a fourth. It's only Flusher, reaction speed test at this point. He's won the round for his squad, the young Estonian. Just Flusher. Oh my God, he could actually get another one. Chris J lined up.
Might go for this now.
Yeah, nearly collateral. Barely has to adjust his mouse. I guess that's the crosshair placement. Knew where they had to be. Chris J started us off with the shot onto JW. You can see he still looks a bit stunned after that one.
5 could be important, though, and guess what? JW kicked things off with aggression long on the pistol round. He's trying to do things on the last round of the half like that, too. Flash over the top, he gets the opening, so JW the spoiler.
That was lovely, and this is a perfect job for the 5-7. It's one-shot headshot at that range, and Bemis feels the brunt of that. Chris, just mad, man. Charges through the smoke. They're going to do it in true Fnatic style. It's deagles and pistols. A necessary fifth. We'll take a quick moment to catch our breath. We'll be right back with your second half.
Live.
Yeah, they'd never have met otherwise, and now united in pursuit of one common goal. It's very romantic.
Let's turn it into a movie.
I would love that. Bemis onto J-Dubs. No more chance for him to contribute. That's his 12th death conceded into our 16th. And I need to bring up my mini-map thingy-majiggy.
All right. Well, while you do that, Brolin, he's been finding an exchange onto Rob. So we've leveled up to a 4v4 very, very quickly. A minute 25 roughly on the clock here. There's a flash over towards Long. Golden trying to take some space, but he'll have to clear the bin.
Oh, Chris wants to stand around, and they do try and clear it with bodies. Bemis puts in bullets.
Picking up the Glock as well. I don't know if he needs that one so quickly as Crims is going to tuck tail, turn around, and dip on back to his teammates who have mid and short control. They need to find a duel. They need to find a fight. And Flusher, he's on top of it. A dink onto Frozen. He has to think better of this. But Karrigan, right place, right time.
That was lovely. Frozen retreating, the right move. And Karrigan would have heard of that, surely.
Definitely.
He's sandwiched between both of them. Opts for the push. Makes sense.
Long flank.
They are low. And you're right. Frozen all the way around the doors. We'll keep Brolin distracted. Not if Chris J's got the frag already, and Frozen could just wait. Listen to this. He's so desperate to check him. All the sound cues. All the sound cues. Frozen didn't want to go for the knife kill. Now Crims could find a headshot. My God, that was very, very realistic.
To hear those AKs I was talking about, and Fnatic taking a page out of MOUSESPORTS.
Karrigan. That's a very, very ambitious play. A bit of a counter call. Hasn't quite worked out well. But regardless, not one to squander a lead. Fnatic trying to continue, and they do a flurry of frags elsewhere on the map, but Flusher into an easy find as well. Poor old Chris J. Not much he can do here. If he was to win the duel on Flusher, really definitely give him some room to maneuver and a weapon to do so, but just down to 73 as he does find a first.
Crims has him locked in here. This should be an easy finish, and there she goes. So Fnatic bounce back, 6 on the board. A lot of space is taken. This is dangerous.
Yeah, CTs aren't moving a muscle though. Bob's tucked in on those bricks. They could pincer B here. And yeah, they might do that now. Frozen, the last man, the last pillar of this MOUSESPORTS defense. He's just been chipped away at. Does find one. A lot more where that came from though. He's got so many targets. Oh, Frozen! Triple kill. Keeps them in it. A viable retake presented to them, but it's still the B site does too. It's still not going to be fun. Kit on Karrigan. Oh, and a flash in return. Fnatic are playing this brilliantly. Golden pre-firing, and AWP for the retake is far from ideal, and yeah, looks like it's all on the Bemas! First Frozen, now Bemas. These young guns secure the round for MOUSESPORTS, and it looked so good for Fnatic initially.
Do you need to courier that bomb along catwalk? Chris J. He has absolutely found and struck some bloody gold right there. The bomb is down and destabilized once more. They have to worry about this position.
It's what, 24 on the clock. Bemis, safe and sound for now. Flashes. He will be closed in on. Chris Chase to protect on that ramp, and looks like Frozen and Bemis have done enough again. Poor rolled Flusher. Just being pulled across this map, and another double. 14 for Mouse. We are on track to see Mouse's map pick go.
Oh, the timing.
I don't know where that frag even came from. JW's just walked up short.
What is going on?
Just walked up short. The site's clear. Now Chris has got to defend the whole site. JW swinging in from long side, though. This is madness. What's going on? Chris J gets 2 of them as they leave long. Just when it looks like... Oh, he can't make a decision. Smokes it down for the cross.
Take one of them.
To the AWP. Okay, getting across now. Okay, we live in a chaotic Counter-Strike world. And now, Rops from long, Frozen from short, Bemis from CT. A flash to get him out of there. They're coming from 3 different angles.
Oh,
it's so hard to contain. Poor old Brawler now. He just can't, he hasn't got three pairs of eyes. What's he supposed to do? Isolates the first. Rops does go down, but immediately caught out by Frozen. And that's another fantastic round converted by MOUSESPORTS. I thought JW had found
so much space.
An immense amount of space. Chris J, though.
A lot to deal with here for Fnatic if they want to continue the game. Round 24, Smokes and Flash is about to come over.
This is it, this is the cue. Frozen drops off, looking to bait in his teammate Rob. Survival integral, he does catch a glimpse of one over the smoke, and they do manage to win this 2v4 out. But Golden eventually does manage to lock down the site. Plant should be theirs, Crims to hold them back. Bemis is fast. First time I've really got to see him and commentate him firsthand. Really nice to see. A consistent rifler winning his aim duels, especially when he's caught unawares.
Lots of utility for this retake here. MOUSESPORTS are sitting pretty right now. Smokes for tunnels if they want, Molotovs for the back of the site, and Cinderella's are plenty, and Flashes galore.
Last hiding by the box, he's burned as well. That's a sound cue and a dink.
Can't move.
Of course he gets a dink from Bemis. Oh. Carrigan gets the USP in perfect utility usage. Teamwork, dreamwork, etc. 16-8 on MOUSESPORTS map pick.
To set up this B bomb site for repeak, so Frozen, he's gonna have a field day.
Carrigan can flash for Frozen's repeaks, you're absolutely bang on. Uno, and a clean headshot from Frozen, his first contribution of Inferno. The flash is keeping him locked in the pool. Carrigan gets a warning shot, but look at Frozen, he's fired 2 bullets, he's found 2 heads. Flusher and Crim scratching theirs. What am I supposed to do? That is a great start, could have been a second. Carrigan limping his way to contest the bomb. He'll eventually go down, but it does keep him distracted. He contributes again. And now Crim's thrust into a necessary 1 versus 2. Kit was on Carrigan's corpse. Need to hunt him down. They recover the kit. Smoke as well, and does find the first. Hunting now, holding now. It will. Oh! It's just a second shy of the... Crim's letting out his frustration after that one. Opportunity to drop that smoke. He will save it, likely to play around in this pit position. And already Brolin's lost his life. Carrigan on the way back in. Smoked off. Need to find Bemis. They're trying to isolate him. He does get caught a bit wildly with his bullets. Crim's so low, though. This position from Carrigan should just win the round of the first, not the second. JW lives to fight another day. Bomb recovered. Needs a headshot. Frozen coming up for a middle as well.
Time.
Doesn't have to hold it here, and he's here. Sound cues for 1. Isolates up to Chris, and Frozen's quick enough. Ooh, my goodness. Perfectly timed incendiary. Golden can no longer contribute. He's low. He can't run through that. He's down to 9.
They're in the site.
15 seconds. The site's clear. The bomb will surely be planted. Crims can't quite believe his luck. And so they will plant, but they're losing everyone. Frozen and Rops from Pit have neutralized the entire supporting cast. JW arrives. He's still not out of it yet. He wants to punch it out. Missing shots. Needs another. Frozen. Adding himself a 4th to the tally. What a... I almost want to see that one from the bird's eye POV.
It's just so ready for all of these little moves.
Everyone just basically says play anti-flash, peek on the flash together.
That means that Fnatic going into their next gun round, which with the max loss bonus being in play, they get a plant right here, could be coming in the following. They need to deal with Chris, though.
He could flash for Frozen's contact. And that's exactly what he'll do. Using the smoke to... He's peeking in the flame! What's his plan? Thought it might have been extinguished. Tucks into the second oranges, but he's lost his partner in crime. Crims knows he's got a lot to deal with. Chris J will make sure things don't get a little out of hand. Late utility used by Mouse. Oh, Flush has got to get out of there. Down to half. Oh, wild spray. That's an M4. This is problematic. Christian has to get out of there. They're going to hold down W here, and he knows it. Finding the pillar just. He's not going to have a chance. They overrun the site. This is the best chance we've seen from Fnatic in a while. Recovered an AWP as well. Thrown into the hands of JW. And it looks like the boys from MOUSESPORTS are going to have to just accept their fate after this one.
If you don't have communication, you don't have someone making that call, what happens is they're like, oh, we're mollied, oh, we drop back. Oh, you've lost the territory. Oh, your whole plan, it's gone.
Perfectly safe from it. Cleanly into the first. A second would have been there now. A second, and make it two of them coming out of Frozen. Wow, it's rare to see that boost position pay off in a multi-kill.
And well, time's up. One boost across, this is still very doable.
Oh, they know where he is. Could have been a collapse. Like the smoke, he's deployed, but he's lost his prong, he's lost his teammate.
Oh, you cheeky man.
And he's up on the fountain. I like it, J-Dubs. I like it a lot. Avoids the first blast, gets the first, but quickly found. Chris J looking towards the smoke, does manage to catch the necessary trade. Defuse comes in. One that could really do damage, but they're going long side. And that's Karrigan's responsibility. Multiple targets, he needs a second, doesn't find it. Brolin does well, but he's revealed the bomb. They know the bomb's long. Potential for the wrap, so they stay in sight, but oh wow, Bemis has done such a good job to find us 2 frags. He may even find a third here. Pressure on Flusher, and he does completely defend the A site on his own. Lithuania has got a talent in Bemis.
He slipped into the back line, but he needs to make some impact from this. Oh, it's perfect from Rops, over the top, has info, and here he is. The rascal himself, JW, he's going to make a nuisance in CT spawn, but Karrigan quickly dealing with it. So it's a 3-on-3. B is not open for business. Chris is over there.
Chris is going to hear this. Lots of action. Off angle.
Oh!
Targets. They do well to draw his crosshair. Karrigan on the rotate. It's an AWP. He smoked off. They will plant. And the B site's been a bit of a nemesis for the boys here in Fnatic. So many times they've had that bomb down. So many times it's been taken back by the boys in blue. Karrigan's got one as well for the plant. Flashes over the top. One on that first orange box, and Brolin playing by coffins. They can peek together procedurally. First contact found, that's Flusher. Well played by the Swedes, they needed that. Progress towards A already. BMAS could be tested early here, and with a flash in the progress, look at Brolin, he's already in pit. I need to eat my words, they're going straight for the hit. BMAS gonna be caught out. Smoke is good. Chris J can't find a gap. He does find Brolin in the edge of the smoke, though, and now progressing into Crim's dealt with. A 1 versus 2 for a full health Frozen.
Oh, his element of surprise is on his side here.
Certainly. Flusher on that graveyard angle, though. As the smoke clears, Frozen will be spotted out. Powerful position from Flusher. An integral round to pick up and convert as well.
Frozen, BMAS, the newest youngster, Rops, the superstar.
Good combo. A potent mix. Karrigan gone, though. That is a problem. BMAS and Rops, they've done it once, but they have to do it again. Rotate's coming in thick and fast, and Flusher's just having none of it today. JW with the wrap. BMAS does well to even find one, but this round, unless Chris J can do something absurd, surely over. Brolin does connect with the tracer fire through the smoke. Frozen's on the retreat. And Fnatic are set.
Will he have it?
In the pool,
Hello.
yeah. Oh! Come on. Anyone else? Crims goes down as well. The save is complete. He'll be keeping that one and delivering it over. Smoke thrown out by BMAS to nullify anyone on Banana. They are playing on the site, though, so relatively redundant. A second miss. Has the rifle if he needs it, and that might be his chance to peek in and take down one of them, down to 20 HP. They're running out of chances now. Robs needs to be on that bomb now. Flush has done enough. And it does seem like that 9-6 has become a reality. Just Golden to confirm it. 6 to Fnatic, 9 to the MOUSESPORTS, and we take a break. Brolin.
Here comes the flash.
Yes, here it comes, looking for multis, and he does manage to find a clean headshot into BMAS off the back of the flash. And the raid boss is beheaded. They get him down, 1 out of 12. Report that on the logs. 2 smokes towards A. That's enough to make me feel like it's a commitment. Yeah, the same feels like Frozen's adapting the same way. Karrigan tucking into the site, and he's done well with Karrigan's help to get full access to the A site. Flusher and Golden miles away. That was a very effective way to take A.
Yeah, and simple stuff there. I think that they realized there were 3 players over towards that B site with the flashes.
a Kevlar vest or a P250 away from Rops & Co.
No, no. Rops will not allow that.
Not at all.
Not today. Golden will hold on to his armor, though. Isn't taking a lick of damage, so that means he can upgrade into head armor in the following.
This, I mean, for Brolin, what can you do? It's an MP9. And Crims has only got a 5-7, but both of them filling the feed so far, keeping it awkward, keeping it a little stressful, and another smoke pulled out. This is great work. They can isolate now Brolin on the site. He's having no issues, though. Using that SMG to great success. These rifles are going to have to turn it around, but Brolin continues to line him up and knock him down. There's only one man left. He can see the tip of his head. Rops has got multiple targets to deal with. A great adjustment to catch Brolin. Just the tip of his head into the site. He's still alive. He's still kicking. Rops is going to deal with 3 targets in quick succession. It will not to be. And again, Fnatic.
Holden having a relatively slow first half here, but starting to come online here with some kills in the second. And here we go, over towards Banana. It's quick.
Flusher was caught out to an extent, and Golden doesn't go... Oh, damn, he doesn't go quietly! Golden! He is an absolute monster! Flusher has a bit of a premonition. They could walk through this.
Get one here.
Yes, and he's in trouble. Forced out. They're on their way in off the back of the flash. The rotate's coming in. If he gets one more, doesn't. Chris J putting bullets into his teammates. It's very sketchy stuff here. The spray's good too. Softens up another. Crim's caught.
Oh my god.
On the move. This is just chaos. A brawl about to occur here on B. JW in the flames to suppress. Nades chipping away. They're all so low. Look at this. My goodness, they've got nothing. Barely 50 between them. And into the site. Fnatic just come ripping them out of the site. Robs with 6 HP, Bimus, or rather Bemis does well onto Brolin. Crimslow 2 won't find it. Now finally this round is over. My goodness, it was just a barrage of bullets in every direction. They learned their lesson the first time. He's not getting any more. There comes the A hit. Brolin flashed perfectly. Crims has done well to find Chris J.
Need more.
And they've got more. JW arrives at the scene of the crime as well. Frozen, unable to contribute. It's all on to Carrigan and Bemis. He's done completely enough to get the bomb down, but surely nothing else. They can just defuse. Bemis, can you get there in time? Brolin's on it as fast as he can run. Wants to call the bluff, wants to find him. Crims to babysit perfectly. And it will be Fnatic continuing.
They feel ready for this. They have top mid control right now, and they have even more information. JW is picking down mid. They know it's going to be B.
Yeah, Golden's just trying to chip away at them before they even arrive. Now it's fragging time. Carrigan, Frozen, all just added to the chopping block. He leaps in. Assassin's Creed, eat your heart out. Another one for Crims, and it's going to be 13 for Fnatic. Water falling out of the apartments. Brolin and JW just pulls the trigger. Great flashbangs, but damage inflicted, and now more to be found. Brolin, he's a beast in this pit, but not if Frozen can shut him up, and Carrigan shuts me up. That site should be theirs now. Crims, the only one to contest. You might want to wait for Flusher, but contact's coming now. And he does take Crims, or rather Carrigan, out of the equation. Bomb's not down, still on the hay bales. Frozen's low as well. Flusher, he can lie in wait. Element of surprise here, and planting safe, he thought. The dunk as well. Robs is out of there. Bowled down, and just 13 HP. It's an unlucky number for many. Poor old Frozen is certainly feeling a little unlucky, a little worse for wear. One bullet was all it takes to take him out and to put the 14th on the board.
He can still win this. He could be anywhere right now. They don't know his position, and he's lying in wait very carefully. The time ticking on down. They're going together. A multi-kill is possible here.
Doesn't need that info. Doesn't need it. That's enough. Some info and just a little shoulder spotted. Spraying wildly. And first blood drawn. Flusher smoked off by his own design. A flash above him for the push. And through the first, he will emerge. He's going to get a double hit. Runs out of bullets. Enables Chris J to keep things competitive. The bomb is still not down. And there's so many CTs around. They might push through again off that flash. Yeah, taking some space. JW's got a gap to work with. Numbers equalized by JW, but Colin close quarters, hunted out by the Dutchman. JW now once again exploiting that gap. The shadow visible. He's playing a fantastic game as JW. His 21st frag added to the tally. And he's being such a nuisance. That bomb cannot be planted. Flusher made it so difficult to do so. Oh, flash. JW doesn't care. And he's even spotted a glimpse of Chris J. Needs to find him, swinging him wide to expose his bottom. Crims did not punish immediately, but there's just no time. And that's the end of that.
After time, he went down after time.
He does go down after time. He will get nothing extra. I was using it as a footrest, Chad. You shouldn't do that.
We'll use Lauren's chair.
that's a good idea.
Look how aggressive they are still.
Yeah, see? Poor old Robs tagged up Bemis. Flusher, he's got the bomb as well, Chad.
He is open right now. He can get the plant down, and Rops is going to be lurking on through. The timing right now with the Brolin rotation could be everything. He's left library. Bemis isn't actually planning, so Rops has called this. There's a chance for him to rotate back into that A site. Rops has locked off the rotation.
Surely they don't check that corner with a smoke like that. Of course they do with Brolin's in the server. Upgrades himself to an AK, and poor Bemas, he's been a hero so far, but this seems like a rather large order. 170 health between the two of them, charging into just 30. Bemis one-shot headshot. The way to dig himself out of this. It didn't work for Frozen. It worked for Bemis. Time is on his side here. Only the kit on Golden. If he can stop that, he does call the bluff. Now this is going to get awkward though. First and the second, Bemis is impressing all over Inferno. We play again. Fnatic will not take their map pick just yet. And all over it, regulation likely to be played unless Fnatic do what they typically do and hit ridiculous headshots. Hi, my name's Golden. I'm pretty consistent with this Desert Eagle, and he's done it again. A warning shot. Pushing T-Amps as well, so stacked in the right place. He's flashed. Good use of utility here, denying the potential, but they're going to push through it. They're doing good on the flashbangs, and there you go! Classic Fnatic! It's 4 frags in an instant! Click your fingers, blink your eyes, it's over! So, smoke green train.
Well, Brolin's going to be locked into pop here.
Smoke pop. Oh, no, he's not. Vision. Oh, he doesn't need any vision. That's magnificent. Just shoot him. Rops finally will shut down the smoked off turret after he's already taken 2 scalps, and they want to pivot in up. Flusher's got a smoke for the ramp. He pulls the pin. A chance for Rops. New lease of life for Flusher. He drops his smoke to play around himself. It enables him to get out at least. That bomb will go down. Fresh magazine. Time to play some aimbots. Long range, perfect weapon for the job. It does mean he can duel those P250s, and does well to find one. And another. This is what we're talking about. He's already got 3 kills. We put the right man on the right job. It's all on to Crims the clutch. He's got armor and a kit, and he has already whittled away at Rops' health. Takes down Chris J. It's all on to Rops to save the day. Oh, he's so low. 10 HP, and it is cleaned up by Crims. He's got time and the kit. Chris J's locked in by the flames. 20. Who's going to pick up this bomb? What's going on? Flashing in. That's the first. There's going to be a flurry of frags if they want anything to do with this round. And here they come. Throwing their bodies in from main. Super late. 8 seconds. There's no time to plant. No time to really take their time. Crims is right out in the open. Oh, we got info. Yeah. Hello, Carrigan, but he walked straight back into the crosshairs. Both frags this round are off that orb. Only casualty so far was Chris, caught by the Flusher push. He has still got Chris J's AK in his grasp. Golden trying to clear out the problems on Green Train. They could do this. 2 on 4. Oh, Carrigan puts his head in the vice. It's on to Rops. Molly for the bomb. The smoke to play around. Here we go. What's your plan, Flusher? Rops is going to be peeking behind his flashbang. Fakes it. Rops calling the bluff. Checks it. I don't know if he's got time, but he's going to hold it. It's right down to the wire. I think Flusher's just got the 4th home. And just over this smoke, he does get traded out. Bemis does well there. Info as well. JW spotted a lot of action here. Wide swing from Frozen keeps him alive, but only temporarily. This time finished off by Golden. Carrigan advancing and should find the leader. Does, but JW follows the leader. Perhaps following the leader's example if he goes down to 40 and now going around the world. A 2-on-2. These have all been going Fnatic's way so far, Chad.
Maybe the timing is Carrigan's made a step. JW knows this is close. Carrigan's also looking, and JW, he won't get the better of Carrigan this time. Flusher, though, onto Bemas, and it's a one-on-one situation yet again.
Flusher to clutch again. He just did it in the round prior. Spots Carrigan on the cross backtracks, and now can have the element of surprise from Ivy. I love the speed by which he's operating. And he does take the head off Carrigan. Flusher saving Fnatic in back-to-back rounds.
Bomb ticked about 15 seconds through. Fnatic systematically clearing.
Just like this? Just Desert Eagles? That's how MOUSESPORTS get there first? I'm struggling to believe it. After everything we've seen, maybe not. The smokes are on the bomb now.
Shallow.
The smokes on the bomb. Crims could get on it.
There's no time.
There isn't. You're absolutely right,
This is
Chad.
baffling.
Done enough. That is a weird as hell way to break their silence. MOUSESPORTS take their first.
They need to be ready for this. No one's even looking.
You're right. A lot of attention drawn to the contest.
Oh, Golden
is nuts. I stand by it. What a contribution. Not only on Inferno, but here on Train, he has leveled the odds and then some. Grabbing himself a weapon, taking down one of the world's most vicious pop presences. You can hear the scope. And Karrigan's scope does connect the spray wildly into the smoke. Everybody losing a great deal of health. There's very little remaining. Karrigan bleeding, limping with 10. ChrisJ just strafing in to the warm embrace of Rollins' crosshair, and there it is, one final cuddle. Right? Emus has already got one.
Surely not twice. There we go. Crims is having an absolute ball terror of a game.
Uncharacteristic miss sets us up for something. ChrisJ could plant now. Crims should be able to stop it immediately. Watch this. Oh, or not. Okay, okay. Armored M4 and Bemis with 5 HP. Spotted out, and that is the end of the round, unless Bemis wants to do something equally as ridiculous. He does catch Golden. Spots another.
This would be insane.
This would be ridiculous. And another shot from Bemis. I'm all awake now. Okay. 3 frags. He looks for a 4th. I thought he had it for a second. Good grief. Why is everyone a threat today?
I'm so scared. I'm not even in the server. And they might just do it. So now, MOUSESPORTS have the advantage and losing a 4v3 advantage.
That would suck. And you can see that there is efforts being made in the right direction. Rops actually cuts another down to size. It puts it all onto Crimson Flusher, and he's hearing the call. The bomb's going down, and Flusher's already pivoted towards CT. So Crims in a real spot of bother here. Ooh, yes.
Second kill now for Frozen, so has been starting to find a few.
I think this is good. Frozen's third. You ready for him just to appear? Oh! Doesn't quite get to pull the trigger on Frozen as he once again forces the trigger to be pulled, and now hunting him down. Should be finished off nicely. So Frozen on the scoreboard.
You know he loves a cheeky little push. You know he wants to go for these types of plays. Robs has been punished.
Ouch. That's such a crucial moment of the game as well. A respectable T-side hangs in the balance for MOUSESPORTS. Roland, are you flirting with the idea? Okay, so he's just going to nutmeg the smoke. No one was there, but a re-smoke is a deep angle. Does take one. Karrigan, fortunate to find the first, but unfortunately the damage has been done. Crims, regardless. Nice wide step from Frozen.
Walk into Golden's arms, go wider.
Oy, oy, oy. He's playing with fire, quite literally, as he does manage to isolate one, but you bang on. Chad wasn't ready for 2. And now poor old ChrisJ.
I would love him to go for it.
Go on.
That's not a bad start.
20 seconds, may as well walk straight into the lion's den. Crims was waiting in a nice little...
Come on, yeah. Oh, that's a nightmare. Oh, it's burning JW.
Okay, that kind of worked out. Perhaps deliberate, maybe. Into the flames is ChrisJ. They're all charging into the inner sight. Golden tagged down to 42, but he continues to be a nuisance. Not until ChrisJ finds his 4th frag and gets that bomb down. Still chaos. Still a nightmare to observe. Rushley trying to capture the action. There's a Max 7 bounding around the brown halls. Frozen to finish off the job. His Molotov started, and he does catch a bit of shrapnel to the jaw. And Brolland's out of there. Bemis, big part of the reason they turned that around, and that's respectable. Myself and Chad hanging out to bring you the commentary tonight. And I am intrigued to know whether this one is going to get as close as I thought. Maybe Crims wants to get this one done quick, and they've stacked up an Ivy.
Oof, that's a scary sight on the other side. JW doesn't know how lucky he is that they didn't all face him right there. Big smoke now over towards that Ivy position, coming on out, and through pop they will team. Got to close down the distance here, Alex.
Yeah, trying to get easier, more favorable fights, or just use the P250. That works too. Flashing Chris through the smoke is promising. Want to see multiple kills, and Crims is having none of it. Could this be the most spotless round we've actually seen so far? JW leaping through a smoke, and again, Crims.
Karrigan onto JW,
yeah.
JW onto Karrigan.
Just taking it in turns, back and forth.
Wanting to hold on to the armor, unfortunately for him. He's taken damage, so he won't be able to upgrade to the head armor free, but he might get some more kills. Never mind. Brolin says no, and Fnatic, they look poised now. 11 rounds on the board. Brolin's still low, remember?
Yeah, that's true, and he's got a great line of sight over on the green to those backtracks.
Good nade.
This looks promising. That's going to cut him down to 20. Flusher to plant. No one can contest. Oh! Frozen did take Crims down, as well as getting away. So now falling really onto this low HP Brolin. Flusher to clutch as well. No kits, so this really is within the Fnatic wheelhouse. Desperately trying to hunt him down. Karrigan's done well to shut it off. And now Flusher.
Did he spot him? Did Frozen see him?
I don't know. Yeah, look at the way they're looking. They're all posturing for main. Bemis is holding it. He's not. Just a fake. First from Flusher. Checks it. Bomb's clear. And Bemis with a fantastic deagle. I think he's bang on the nose. Just hanging on by a thread for Frozen. A matter of inches. Just a second or two. But they ended up finding him. And now space taken back by Bemis. He's responsible for so much at this point. Look at his pivot. Pop, main, Ivy. Karrigan does catch the trade. More where that came from, and double peaked again. Puts it all onto Rops' shoulders. 3 frags from Golden so far, but this...
He can win this.
Yep, 100%. Lets it go down and finds the first. Now, looking to process of elimination. He does consider E-Box to be the most likely outcome. Flusher biding time. Keep that X-ray off. I wanna be as in mystery, just like Rops is.
Has to tap the bomb here.
Surely. I don't mind the elevated walk. Oh, there's the info. Now it gets awkward though. Flusher can just play with him, toy with him, and take the head clean off. Very well played by the Swede. So JW lives to fight another day. Crims lives to plant another day. Safe from the smoke spray. Oh, JW. He's going aggressive despite the after plan, and he's walked straight into Rops' crosshairs. Perhaps that one could cost them.
Here's where 2 are now, and the connector player as well. He just dropped a smoke.
All advancing. One from Old Bomb. Controls his spray. Will he have a chance for the fresh mag? He might have to opt for the Tech 9. Sees one cross through. Does find the head. Crims fake with the AK. He's expecting someone to be pushing up high, and he does spot him jiggling. Time on his side, and Crims, King of Kings, pulls home another 13.
That's all they have to work with. They have to make it. And converting, they are.
Wow. It's far from a guarantee, but this could be it, though. If Frozen wins his duel onto Flusher, looks like Gannett is nothing but a formality. Just 2 frags required. One making his presence all the clearer as he unloads a fresh mag towards main and goes to check for any Ivy aggressions. But JW holding the Aggie line from Olof does punish Rops.
This is a huge gap to have, and he's actually heard the footsteps, so he's going to know there's a player, potentially Old Bomb. If he takes the head off Bemis here, there's another gap.
And we have it. 50 seconds as these 2 geniuses start to maneuver their way through a 2v4. Chris! What a reaction shot from him. Frozen puts the cherry on top. MOUSESPORTS are still in it to win it. Like the angle from Rops as well. He knows they're going to have limited weaponry, so it's good to put himself in a slightly harder to force fight. And here they come. Nade looks primed. And dunks both of them. That is comical. Rops looking for 4, won't get it. Golden says no. If he gets the plant, this is more than they could have asked for. Faking it out, trying to duel with Frozen. Hasn't quite manifested into the plant, but 2 kills. Work with. Pulling the pin to bait the fight. I respect it. Not going to fight for it though, and Brolin just edges his way around the corner for a corner peek. Flashes behind him, does confirm Frozen's presence. Numbers already favoring Fnatic. Karrigan to change it, but a missed shot. Golden doubles up. Rops in jeopardy. He's gone too. Frozen's just about found himself a little bit of a safe haven on the edge of that molly. Hidden by the smoke. It's the perfect setup for the first, maybe even the second to clutch. It's Frozen. Flusher does dash his dreams. 26 hit short.
Wow. Flusher, Crimson, Frozen. Well, no, I think we've had someone drop on the server here. Almost confusing. I was like, Frozen's on Fnatic now? When did this happen? I didn't get that roster signing. So ignore that in the bottom left for this moment.
Flusher only the first. A chance onto Karrigan. Will he survive? Smoke and a plant just in the nick of time. All behind. Frozen ensures survival for the squad. That's 12 for MOUSESPORTS, and they go for the nades. And that does significant damage, but they're not ready for Chris. And it's a quick mop-up of the Ivy presence. Nothing too concerning. Golden, however, you can see he's just biding his time, very precise with the hand cannon. Chris J just steps a foot back out of line. Ooh, didn't have enough time to react. Now Golden's gone. Will be the 13th.
Towards T-Main. Jumping on out. Going real aggressive towards Ivy. Can't land the shot. Bemis is ready for it. Brolin, can he get anything done here? He's going to be stuck. Oh, he's thought better of that one.
They're still pushing. And Crims loses out. Gosh, that's impressive from Rops.
Can't chase. There's the AWP towards high ramp. Brolin just got baited into it.
The steps
Hook line and
away.
sinker.
Oh, he just gobbles on the hook. Through his cheek. Bombs loose. And poor old Golden and Flusher wondering where it all went wrong. We've seen this round before. This is one of the two looks that they can have. That's a perfect example as to why tracking someone not looking at you can be confusing.
Yeah. I'll go out and I'll kill Bemis. I'll kill the Ivy player because Bemis has been doing basically the same thing every single round.
Ropsy boy. Does he stab him?
Rops ain't no cheese guy.
Here's the pins. They know what's coming. Frozen readies himself. Burning. And they're rushing. They are a swarm of Fnatic members. Frozen and Rops are handling this well, but the bomb goes down. JW lives to get double up on the P250. The rifle's out of reach. Gives it a go, jumps into the clutches of Chris J's AWP, and now poor old Flusher. There are 6 bodies all over that B bomb. He needs to put another 3 there if he wants a chance at this round. That was the chance, but he's been wing clipped by Chris J's AWP. And already Bemis is on the defuse, fakes it out, confirms it. 15 for MOUSESPORTS. They have stood up strong and straight backed. Well, that flash looks promising from Chris. Jiggle from Flusher, still no bloodshed. They're taking so much ground. Chris is the first to draw. And now it's Frozen as well. One more, it's only Brolin. He's lost his life as well. Bemis has stepped up with a double. Poor old JW thrust into a clutch, and MOUSESPORTS have done it. The triple from Bemis confirms it. Carrigan and MOUSESPORTS remain undefeated. 2-0 in the round robin so far. And a positive frame of mind seems to have pulled them across the line.